What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and we roast because we love. I honestly consider myself the #1 Brie Larson fan channel on YouTube. I honestly don't think you could find another channel that praises Brie Larson as much as me. I have nearly 50 videos on the woman. I am her biggest fan, and I hope at one point, sincerely, that Brie will consider collaborating with me because she's been a pretty good sport so far, although her fans can't say the same for her. Now, we know Brie Larson from Captain Marvel mostly, and also her comments that she doesn't care what some 40-year-old white guy has to say about her movie. But Brie is here to stay, and she's being linked to a wide variety of new films, films of interesting characters, films that you may have a wonderful display for, like Metroid, or I don't know, or maybe you like Marvel displays. Hey, they gave me a special discount, only one day left to get yours. This art, animals, whatever you could think of, they've got a high quality print for you, and they've been supporting this channel for a long time. So with everybody locked in right now and their walls looking really boring, head on over to Displate using my link in the link description below, and you can save huge while supporting the channel. Now, ever since the YouTube channel started for Brie Larson, I think it's kind of been this PR thing for her to try and appear to be more normal, playing Animal Crossing, going on Animal Crossing talk shows, and a wide variety of things like that. A smart move. Her first video on her YouTube channel was a major, major misstep, but her second, much better. It's almost like somebody took the feedback and decided, okay, people don't want this fake overproduced stuff. So when she does a Q&A video the following day, it gets a third as many views. It goes from 1.8 million down to, in fact, I should bring it up for you here. But it seems like she's learning, at least to me. We go here. Here's her channel. Her first video got 1.8 million views, right? Her second video got 500K, and her third video got an embarrassing 50K. Her channel is, 50,000. That's it. Did she upload this like in the middle of the night? 11K up, 2K down. Uh-oh. I haven't even seen this video. I'm concerned that I love how Brie acknowledges her privilege and doesn't deny it like others do. And she uses her platform to show the... Okay. Well, this video obviously isn't for me. And a very important conversation with Justana Amakua. I don't know who that is or if I pronounced that name correctly, but clearly this video is not for me. And also clearly not for her own fans because nobody cared about it. Her channel is dying already after just 3 videos. I guess that's what happens when the majority of all the press in the world doesn't support you every single video that you do. That's actually shocking. We got to do something. Brie, now's the time to collaborate with one of your more vocal critics. I think it could be a great video. We could bury the hatchet. We could talk about Animal Crossing. We could talk about Samus and Metroid. We could talk about all sorts of things. And I'd be willing to bet it'd be a pretty popular video. Maybe even bridge the gap between the stupid 40-year-old white men whose opinions you don't want and everyone else. Brie Larson begs Nintendo to cast her as Samus in a Metroid movie. So Nintendo, once again, I would love to do it. Captain Marvel's Brie Larson has once again confirmed that she would love to play the bounty hunter Samus in a Metroid movie. Brie Larson appeared on Gary Whitta's Animal Talking talk show, and his producer, Adam Nickerson, asked Larson why he's hearing so much Brie's Samus talk. Whitta chimed in and said, "They all want you to play Samus, Brie. They want you to be in Metroid movie." I don't know who they are. I know I do. I would love to have Brie Larson in another one of my beloved franchises. It would just be the bee's knees. My only fear is that it could somehow interfere with her also being in Star Wars, because that would be heartbreaking if she had to choose between them. Larson took the question in stride and discussed how much she would love to play the iconic Nintendo character. I would love that so much, Larson said, so I was Samus for Halloween 2 years ago. It was literally a $20 costume I bought off Amazon. Lol, she's just like us. It was like nothing. I was so excited about it. I posted a picture of it on Instagram of me in the costume, and it turned into this thing of people being like, whoa, she was always my character in Super Smash Bros., and I just loved her. So that whole thing started, and I've definitely not put a squash to the story, and I definitely want to make that movie. I definitely want to participate. So Nintendo, once again, I would love to do it. Now, you can't hold it against Brie. Of course. Imagine any one of us normies out there. Any one of us normies. If we got a film role, a job that lasted, I don't know how long they filmed for, let's say a year, which would probably be overstating it. But, you know, you've got to learn the script. You've got to do reshoots. You got to do everything. So let's call it a year. And you made, I don't know, $10 million for that. You better believe if I was in Hollywood, I'd be down on my knees anytime. Oh, that famous story of a fat Midwestern guy? Oh, yeah, I would definitely love to play that. Oh, yeah. You need someone to play Carl from in a live-action Aqua Teen Hunger Force movie? Yeah, I can learn. I can get that accent down. Yeah, I mean, I can't blame her at all. The whole Brie Larson Samus talk began, as she mentioned above, when she dressed up as a Zero-Suit Samus for Halloween in 2018. Back then, she responded to a tweet and asked if the image was the closest we'd get to actually seeing a Metroid movie. With her in it, she said, "I hope not. I want to make that movie." There was once again, more hope for a Metroid movie, as John Woo was attached to direct the film, a film based on Nintendo's property back in 2004. IGN spoke to a former producer of the potential film back in 2012. They discussed what happened and that the project never made it to theaters. I don't know if that film has the cachet anymore, but the franchise, I mean, it is huge. People know, obviously. But I don't know. I mean, it's at least as big as Sonic, right? And Sonic did just fine in the theaters, I would guess. It's just got to be similar to that. Well, we may not be getting a Metroid movie quite yet. Larson will be returning as Captain Marvel in the sequel. That's set to be released in 2022. Gosh, I hope we don't have to wait that long to get another Brie Larson movie. That would just be torturous. It continues on her reunion tour, too. Why Captain Marvel Brie Larson is trying to be a more open, honest version of herself these days. Well, maybe she has a PR problem, reputation problem. Maybe she's box office poison. No, she's not. Captain Marvel made $1 billion. By the way, like I predicted it would. Had nothing to do with being a required reading for the the end of the biggest film franchise in history. But yeah, whatever. I don't want to go down that road. In the past, Brie Larson remained a private person despite winning an Academy Award and playing superhero Captain Marvel. But with the release of her new YouTube channel that people have already completely abandoned, she's starting to share more of herself with the world by being open and honest about who she is. Why the sudden shift? She recently delved into that. Brie appeared on an episode of Hot Ones where she spoke, quote, "I think for so long my internet perception was like through a press day. I always felt like if I revealed too much of myself that these people wouldn't be able to believe me as other characters." So that's really been something that I've tried to hold close to my chest. There's a lot of people don't know about me, and I guess a lot deep down I've been scared to be so vulnerable on the internet. Hey, that's a reasonable thing, okay? That makes sense. Some actors tend to play themselves on camera. It doesn't sound like Brie Larson wants that to be an issue for her, though she does look to have gotten over it and comfortable showing herself and her flaws. Everyone knows the internet is full of controversy, some real and some not, so an actress being vulnerable on it might feel scary. Oh, please. Just pile all that money around yourself and get on with it. You're literally an actor for a living, all right? So what I'm looking for is to bring more seats to the table. So it's likely Brie wants to set the record straight about who she really is rather than some other lens, she later said. That's part of it, being more open about my flaws and who I actually am, and not just through the director's lens or through the safety of a character. I don't believe this for a second. I watched Brie Larson's first YouTube video, and it wasn't who Brie Larson is. It's who Brie Larson's publicist wants you to think she is. Do I think she plays Animal Crossing? Yes. Do I think she really likes Samus? Yes. Do I think she really would love to be in that movie or a Star Wars film? Yes. I don't think she's entirely fake, but I don't think the product you're getting on her YouTube channel is very convincing that she's just like this regular person, you know, who's been in Hollywood since she was 5 years old. She's been acting her entire life. I'm not sure she even knows who she really is. But it'll be interesting to see if there remains any interest whatsoever in her YouTube channel going forward. And I look forward to Nintendo casting her in the next Metroid film. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.